Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Check It Out, the library talk show that lets you know what's happening in and around the Bethel Park Public Library. We're your hosts, Elaine Volpe
and Christine McIntosh, and we have a lot of exciting things for you to do at the library in the month of December. In the Adult Services Department, we have Ancestry Library class on Tuesday, December 8th at 11 a.m. where you'll learn how to conduct searches, evaluate resources, and map your family history across the world, all with Ancestry Library, which is a database of genealogy information that's available for you to use for free in the library. Now, most of our databases you can use anywhere, wherever you are, but this one you have to come into the library to use. So again, that's Tuesday, December 8th at 11. And then we have a ball exercises, benefits, and best practices class for adults on Tuesday, December 13th at 2 p.m. You can come and learn the benefits of using an exercise ball. I've even seen it for, people can use it, like they have a base and then you put it, instead of your office chair, you put it on the base, your exercise ball, so that you're more, engaging your core more.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think maybe I need it for sure.
Yeah.
We sit a lot.
Yes, we do.
But you'll learn some core stabilization moves and a lot more in this. It's a interactive presentation presented by physical therapist Martine Marino. So that is Tuesday, December 13th at 2.
So can staff attend that? Can I take my lunch break and
go
to that?
And go to that.
Is that in the program room or across the hall?
Probably across the hall.
Okay.
Probably.
Mark my calendar.
We have Financial Freedom in the 21st Century on Tuesday, December 13th at 7 p.m. So Bob Stanton will be here to teach you how to pay off your debt in half the time while still building wealth. I know I was in...
Okay, I need to come to this one as well.
I finally have my credit card debt paid off. It took me quite...
High five, because I'm still working my way.
Took me quite some time.
Good for you. What a
Like
feeling that must be.
It is. Well, then I just bought some Christmas stuff, but that's manageable.
But you'll have that paid
in
off.
2 months. So.
Good for you.
So if you want to learn how to pay off your debt, come talk with Bob Stanton on Tuesday, December 13th. Then we have Social Security Plus, Strategies to Maximize Your Benefits on Wednesday, December 14th at 6 p.m. So this is an opportunity for you to learn strategies that could increase your lifetime Social Security benefits and some key factors you need to know before you apply for Social Security, because once you apply, that's it. You get what you get.
Right.
This is presented by Audrey Blyer, Vice President of Financial Planning at the Monteverdi Group. And we have a 3D printing class on Wednesday, December 21st at 7 p.m. So class participants will learn the basics of 3D printing, gain an understanding of CAD software, and see an object being printed. I like that we do that sometimes in the library on downtime.
Yes.
Rob will just put out the 3D printer on the floor. I mean, not literally on the floor, on the cart, somewhere in the library, so you can actually see something being printed. Right now, he's printing a lot of turkeys.
Yeah, I saw a snowman up there and a turkey.
Yes, we
really
did
cute.
Pumpkins in October, so.
Yeah, we had a children's class on this past Tuesday, and they loved it.
I heard it was packed.
It was.
Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
So they didn't get to print anything, obviously, because that takes some time. But they got familiar with the software, and they were playing around and creating in there, and hopefully they'll come back to actually print the object. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of interest there. So
yes. And then a really cool program, it's called Appy Hour. Not Happy Hour, it's Appy Hour, like apps for your phone and tablet. This will be Tuesday, December 27th at 7 p.m. You'll learn what's new, what's trending, what you may have missed in the world of apps. And speaking of what's new, I'd like to share with you now some new movies and music that will be available at your library during the month of December.
Maestro, do you think I'm ready for a concert?
Expand your diaphragm, Florence.
I think Madame Florence might need more lessons.
Please.
My wife is ill.
Singing is her dream, and I'm going to give it to her.
Music is important. It should not be mocked.
She has done more for the musical life of this city than anyone, and that includes you.
3,000 people. They need joy. They need music.
But I'm afraid.
Madame Florence, you must go on.
This is what we live for, isn't it? This moment.
It's going very, very, very well. My family, they deserve justice for what's happened to them.
There is a way. In the arena, there is no law. Racing is a blood sport. If you lose, you die. If your brother is the pride of Rome, defeat him and you'll defeat an empire. Then you will have your vengeance.
You have a voice. People would follow you. I would follow you.
Go, go, go! Should have stayed away.
You should have killed me.
I will.
Remember,
First to finish.
Last to die.
Are we having fun now, brother? Stand and fight! Stand up now!
Our job is to investigate how a plane ended up in the Hudson River.
On the Hudson.
It's not a crash, it was a forced water landing.
Simulations showed that you could make it back to the airport.
Not possible. I felt it go. My aircraft.
Your aircraft.
I want you to know I did the best I could.
Of course you did. You saved everyone. People call you a hero.
I don't feel like a hero.
Show us your cake, Supercell.
There's been too much talk in the press already.
I'm overwhelmed by all this attention. The left engine was still operating. What if I did get this wrong? What if I endangered the lives of all those passengers?
I got an A320 diving for the river.
You did everything you could. It was more than enough.
When was your last drink, Captain Solberg? Have you had any troubles at home?
This is the captain. Brace for impact.
What?
Brace, brace, brace. Heads down, stay down.
There were 155 people on that plane.
Brace, brace, brace.
You were one of them.
Stay down.
Over 40 years in the air, but in the end, I'm going to be judged on 208 seconds. Need a count, passengers and crew.
Is anyone still here?
so you seek revenge.
I seek righteousness. But I'll take revenge.
Took a job looking for some men to join me. Is it difficult? Impossible.
How many you got so far?
You and me? How many men you say?
The themes in the album, of course, the title is Darkness and Light, and I think part of it is about how the world is uncertain, and if you're looking for it, you can see a lot of pain and darkness in the world, but we're all trying to like find that light. We're trying to find that love and trying to find that joy through all of that, and a lot of us find it through our family. Obviously, I'm a new father, and I've gotten married since my last album as well. So part of it is me finding joy and love in that institution of family. And part of it is just me looking at the world and trying to find optimism, trying to find a reason to keep struggling to make it better.
Making me stronger, shaking me right to the core. Oh, yeah. I don't know what's in the stars, never heard it from above. The world kiss you when I'm gone. So I'm gonna love you now, like it's all I have. I know it'll kill me when it's over. I don't wanna think about it, I want you to love me now. I don't know who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone. So I'm gonna love you now, like it's all I have. I know it'll kill me when it's over. I don't wanna think about it, I want you to love me now. Now, oh, I want you to love me now.
So make sure you stop in the library and check out one of these new titles in December. So what's going on in youth services?
So December is a time to get into the holiday spirit and to prepare for our Winter Reading Club 2017. So on Saturday, December 3rd, we're actually hosting a holiday open house. So we invite families to drop in between the hours of 1 and 3 p.m. to check out the holiday book displays, to enjoy some light refreshments, and to make a pop-up card too while you're there. So we're going to have our holiday cookbooks on display. We will have
our great
new
decorations. We do decorate.
Yes, yes. We're going to go all out this year too, so we'll start doing that soon. We'll have our cookbooks on display, our new holiday picture books on display, holiday puzzle books, and a lot more. So you come browse those books, enjoy some light refreshments, make a craft, and then you'll also want to take advantage of that time to sign up early for winter reading. Winter reading doesn't officially start until January, but you can sign up in December and start reading those books. For every book that you read, you'll earn a raffle ticket. And if you're an older child and you're already reading chapter books, we'll give you a ticket for every chapter that you read.
Oh, that's awesome.
So obviously, the more that you read, the more chances that you'll have. And we're going to have a total of 6 raffle prizes to give away at the end of the month. So we hope everybody will participate in that. Penguins is kind of the theme, winter penguins. We're calling it Glide into Reading. So when you come, you'll get a penguin when you register. And then every time you visit the library, you can add a snowman, or not a snowman, a snowflake sticker to your penguin. Also, by participating in Glide into Reading, you'll automatically be invited to Penguins Are Cool on, did I write down the date? The end of the month. And you'll get that detailed information when you sign up. But at the end of January, you're invited to Penguins Are Cool. It's an educational program presented by the National Aviary. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be really cool. You'll get some background information. You'll learn everything there is to know about penguins. And you will get to meet a real live penguin.
I think that is the coolest thing. Anytime there's an opportunity to bring animals into the library, I am all for it.
Yes, so I'm excited for that.
Penguins, they're just so cute.
Penguins
like the way they
cute.
waddle,
They
and then
waddle
when
and slide.
then when they fall down, I hate to laugh, but it's funny. You know, they just kind of boom, fall down like weeble wobbles, and they have to get back up. So
oh, weeble wobbles, that's a good analogy. I like the macaroni penguins that have the little
what?
On the top of their head, they have like the orange.
Yes.
Are they feathers? I don't even.
Yeah, they're
feathers.
feathers.
Yeah, macaroni penguins are cute.
I'll be there.
Good. I'll get you the date, and I'll get you the date. Like I said, when you register, you'll get all that information. For all of our preschool friends who know and love Daniel the Tiger, we have a program scheduled for the morning of Tuesday, December 20th, and the evening of Thursday, December 22nd. We anticipate this program to be very popular, so we offer 2 sessions. We will offer a third if need be. But you can come by and celebrate Daniel Tiger and all of his neighborhood friends by sharing stories, making crafts, and playing games. So like I said, because it will be popular, we are asking you to register, and you can begin doing so on December 1st. For our elementary friends, we're hosting a family coding night just for you. If you're in grades kindergarten, first, or second grade, you and your families are invited to come and learn and create using our PBS Scratch Junior program. So you'll use this PBS app to actually create interactive stories that feature like the popular PBS characters.
Okay.
So it's coding. It's a lot of fun. It's becoming more and more popular, coding is. So whether you're a novice or a pro, this is the night that you want to come and
so by coding, you mean like computer coding?
Computer coding.
Very cool.
Yes, it's on the rise, and we have lots of neat STEM toys upstairs that we're anxious to start using. We have Ozobots and yeah, all sorts of neat things that you can use for coding. So, like I said, this is a beginner program, and we're inviting families to participate together. And for this particular one, we'll be using the PBS Scratch Junior. So that's a lot of fun. We also have holiday crafting nights in December for students kindergarten through 4th grade. So on Monday, December 12th and on Monday, December 19th at 7 o'clock, you can drop by and make handmade holiday gift items.
Oh, that's very
We'll have
cool.
cards there, gift items, decorations. So
very fun.
Yeah. And then finally, for our teens and tweens, we're planning a cookies, cocoa, and ugly sweater party on Wednesday, December 28th at 6:30. Now, you're familiar with ugly sweater parties
I rock
and
ugly sweaters.
You really do.
Yeah. Bill and I always go to, every year, at least 2 ugly sweater parties. They have them around different,
And you won them
clubs.
one year.
Oh, we won many times. The one year we won 3 out of 5 that we went to. So I'm just started working on this year's sweater. So I'll have to. I'll bring a picture. I have to. It takes forever.
You sew in the lights and everything.
Yeah, I sew in. Yeah, I sew in little LED lights. I hot glue stuff on. I sew ornaments on. I mean, it's all out. It's a big.
That's awesome.
It's a big competition for us. Yeah.
That's awesome. So tweens and teens, you're encouraged to wear your ugly sweater, or just wear an old sweater and come to the library and you can uglify it here. I don't know if that's a word.
I like
we'll
that
have
word.
things for you to uglify it. And you're also encouraged to bring a plate of your favorite cookies to share. We'll provide the hot chocolate, and we're also going to be showing an action movie. So don't miss out. Round up your friends. Come spend the night at the library. That's, again, Wednesday, December 28th. So you're on Christmas break. Hopefully you don't have too much homework. What else are you going to do? And that's it. I mean, a lot of stuff on the horizon for 2017, but I guess that kind of wraps up our December programs. We will be decorating, like you said, our department very soon, so we hope you'll stop in to see us. We also want to encourage you to follow us on Facebook if you're not already doing so, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We now have an Instagram account, so you can follow us at BP Teens or at BP Kids for both Twitter and Instagram.
Cool.
Yeah. So stay tuned for a glimpse of the pop-up card that you can make at the holiday open house. You can make these simple cards at home too. You can really go crazy with the crafting creativity. You can go hog wild here. So take a look at this and get those creative juices flowing. Hi friends, and happy holidays. You know, I've been having a lot of fun lately making holiday pop-up cards. I made a turkey pop-up card for Thanksgiving. I made my son a birthday pop-up card. And just lately, I've been playing around with Christmas pop-up cards. And if you come to our open house this Saturday on December 3rd, you too can make a Christmas pop-up card. So I want to give you a brief demonstration on how we're going to be doing that. This is my little example that's not all the way finished, but that's pretty much what it's going to look like. The tree on the inside will pop up when you open the card. So to do this activity, to make this card, you need just a couple different things. You're going to need a red or green piece of construction paper, along with a white piece of plain typing paper will work just fine. You can also use construction paper, no big deal. You're going to need some decorations, and by decorations, I just mean stickers, maybe some sequins or glitter if you have any of that at home. Today I might be using a little bit of my glitter glue because it's a little less messy. You can also just decorate your tree with crayons or markers. And then lastly, you're going to need a pair of scissors and a glue stick. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. My example is done on green construction paper. So for this demonstration, I'm going to use red. I'll just set my green aside. And I'm going to fold my red piece of paper just like I'd be folding any other homemade card. When you make a card for somebody, you can fold it long ways or this way. I prefer to do mine this way. Okay, so you're just folding your paper in half to make a card. Okay. Go ahead and set that aside, and then you can take your white piece of paper. And for your white piece of paper, you're going to want to draw on a Christmas tree. But if you come to the holiday open house on Saturday, we'll already have the tree drawn out for you. So all you have to do is color. So I'm going to make my tree green, of course. Now it doesn't have to be a Christmas tree. You can just make yours an evergreen tree. So maybe instead of a Merry Christmas card, you're putting a Happy Winter card. But I will decorate mine today like a Christmas tree. I'm in that Christmas decorating mode. Now, the important thing to remember when you color your tree, for this pop-up card anyway, is you're going to want to color the front of it, but then you also have to color the back. And so we did this, so if you look closely, you'll be able to see the outline of the tree on the back too. So I'm just going to do the back. I'm just going to go ahead and color that tree all the way in. Like so. Okay, so of course you want to take your time and do your neatest coloring job. Remember, we're going to go ahead and decorate it later. Right now you just want to get it colored. Then I need for this paper to be smaller than my construction paper. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to use my scissors, I'm going to cut around the outside border. I'm going to cut out this box. So I'm going to cut right along that black line. And of course, if you're a younger friend wanting to try this at home, you can just ask mom or dad or a grown-up for help. Sometimes it takes a lot of practice to cut that really straight line. Okay, so I'm almost done. We're going to cut this last strip off. Set those scraps aside, and there you go. Now clearly this paper is going to be smaller than my construction paper, my colored paper, and that's the way we want it. So now the next step is to follow those dotted lines, and wherever there's dotted lines, we're going to fold. So again, we're folding this piece of paper right in half. Make sure that crease is nice and strong. Press down on it a couple times. Okay, you're going to open it back up, maybe go the other way to reinforce it. Okay, and then we're going to pick up the scissors again, and now we're going to cut along. Now this is the kind of tricky part. Usually you cut along the dotted lines, but not today. Remember, the one dotted line was to fold, and we're actually going to use the solid lines to cut. Okay, so I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut along those solid lines. So it's not cutting the Christmas tree all the way out, but it's going to give us that pop-up effect when we need it. There's my second solid line. Moving my way up the tree, I'm going to go to my third solid line. I'm going to cut along. I'm stopping at the dotted line though, you notice? I'm almost to the tippy top of my tree. My fifth solid line. Cut and stop at the dots. Okay? Now again, that's the effect that we want. That's what's going to make it pop up. Now we're ready to glue it down to our colored piece of paper. So you're going to put your glue on the side that has the black border. You're going to put your glue on that side and then flip it over to the other. You don't need a ton of glue. I usually just do a border all around. Okay, a couple dots for extra reinforcement. Glue that down to your construction paper. Fold the card again. Now, if it's not yet quite popping up, go ahead and very gently lift up those branches that you cut. Just give them a little lift. Okay. And now you are ready to decorate that tree. So here comes the most fun part, I think. You can decorate your tree any way you want. I did find some stars in my collection of things, in my creative bin in my office. I'm going to use one of those stars and I'm going to put it at the top of the tree. I like silver. And then I'm going to use some sequins that I found to make some ornaments on my tree, because why not? Right? So I'll just make some glue lines here. And then I will stick my sequins on the tree. Remember, I mentioned glitter. You can certainly use glitter if you have it at home. I'm going to do a couple more sequins down here. So you get the idea. I also found some glitter glue, and I'm going to try to make some ornaments with my glitter glue. So I like the way that looks too. And then lastly, boys and girls, you're going to want to take a crayon and you're going to want to write your holiday message to that someone special. So let's see, I'll do my inside first. I'm going to write happy holidays on this side. Oops. And of course I have to sign my name down below. I'll find a red for that. Love, heart, Miss Elaine. Happy holidays. Love, Miss Elaine. Don't forget to decorate your outside of your card as well. You can do that any way you'd like. But there you go. Voila, your Christmas pop-up card. Don't forget to stop by Saturday, December 3rd and make one here at the library. So pop-up cards, a lot of fun. And again, we'll be showing you how to make those in person on December 3rd at our holiday open house.
And I just have a few announcements. The library will be closed on December 24th and December 25th for the Christmas holiday. We'll open on the 26th at 1 p.m. And then we will be closed on December 31st and January 1st for the New Year's holiday.
And we wish you all happy holidays. And as always, if you want to find out more information about any of the things that we talked about on this evening's show, you know what to do. Give us a call.
Visit our website.
Or better yet, stop in and see us in person.
We'll leave you this evening with a 1-minute book recommendation. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Hey, it's Christine with another 1-minute book recommendation, and today I'd like to recommend the book, The Everyday Meat Guide, A Neighborhood Butcher's Advice, written by Ray Venezia, published in 2016. The author has 25 years experience as a butcher and is also a regular on The Rachel Ray Show. And in this book, he teaches you everything you need to know about meat cuts and meat terminology. So for example, when I think of a steak, I think of a nice good cut of beef that I would grill. But I was wrong. In the meat industry, the term steak is used to describe any cut of meat sliced into individual serving sizes. So it doesn't even necessarily have to be beef. He talks about the best values and common cuts for poultry, pork, lamb, veal, and beef. And he also includes diagrams that shows you where on the animal a cut of meat comes from. And he gives you these very easy, basic ways to cook the cuts of meat, and confirmed what my mother always told me and I didn't really believe, but the best flavors come from the cheapest cuts of meat. So the book also has a vinyl coating that makes it easy for you to actually use it in the kitchen. It wipes up very quick. So pick up the Everyday Meat Guide and learn how to identify your cuts of meat.